every heart has its own secret melody, and when the score is played, the heart just knows and answers, "This is it." And I knew what the Lord was saying, that this was what He had written on my heart, that He was calling me to religious life. My name is Sister Catherine Nazaret of the Maternal Face of Our Lady. When I was in college, I came to encounter the Lord in a new way. In a moment of praise and worship adoration led by our sisters on a retreat, I came to realize that the Lord was truly present in the Eucharist and that He had a plan for my life. And so after that, I began to ask the Lord, "Lord, what is your plan for my life?" And around that time, a song began to follow me around. And the song is called "Whole Heart." And so one day I heard that song when I was driving in the car like 8 times. And so I went to the chapel that night before the Lord in the Eucharist, and I asked Him, "Lord, what does this mean? Why is this following me around?" And I heard very clearly in my heart, "I want your whole heart." And I was really scared. What was the Lord asking me? And I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that or not. But a few months later, I went on one of our vocational retreats, our fiat retreats, and I brought with me a book. And the book is called The World's First Love by Fulton Sheen. And I just opened up to the second page, and it's a book about Mary, very beautiful. And it said, "Every heart has its own secret melody, and when the score is played, the heart just knows and answers, 'This is it.'" And I knew what the Lord was saying, that this was what He had written on my heart, that He was calling me to religious life. And so I realized this, and then the second question came, okay, the Lord, you're calling me to religious life, well, where are you calling me? In our community, the Servants of the Pierced Hearts of Jesus and Mary, this was the only religious institute that I had really known. And something that really attracted me to our institute was our music ministry, really drawing hearts closer to the Lord through that ministry. Many times the Lord had spoken to me through the messages in our Eucharistic cenacles or in our times of adoration when we were in the college ministry. And so I knew that this was not something this is a way that the Lord spoke to me, and this was something that was always going to be part of my path. So this was one main sign for me, and there were many others, but in coming to realize that this is how the Lord spoke to me, I came to realize that this is my home. And so I walked the process that all of us walk, and I came to know our institute better and speaking with the sisters, and I visited the convent. And so soon after I finished college, I had the great gift to enter into my home.